When getting directions, maps will usually provide multiple route options for each type of travel that's available. On the iPad, I'm going to get directions to the Fork restaurant. Notice that by default, the driving directions displayed are from my current location. Tap on the My Location button to change this to any other saved location or address. We could reverse this by dragging the restaurant above my location. If we want to make a stop along the way, tap Add Stop. Enter the location, and then drag it above the restaurant. In this example, we begin at my current location, make a stop at Reed Merrill Park, then head to the restaurant. To remove a stop, just swipe left on it to delete. Maps has provided 3 different driving routes. It will usually suggest the fastest route first. To switch to another option, we can tap on the route directly in the map or tap on it in the sidebar. Tap Preview Route to see each turn in a list. Tap the Steps button, and we can zoom into each turn along the selected route. Another good way to preview it. If we're not planning to drive to this location until another time or date, enter that from this menu. If I'm going to make this drive at 5:30, the travel times and possibly the suggested routes will be different. Notice we can enter a leave at time or an arrive by time. If I have a reservation at 6, I could set that for the arrive time. Now the routes tell me exactly when to leave in order to arrive on time based on predicted traffic. We can also switch to walking or biking directions. Walking this route would be very long and not fun. But it is bikeable. The suggested routes let us know what we will be riding on, such as shared bike and walking paths, bike lanes, or on roads. On the iPhone, let's head to the Chicago map again and put in directions to Millennium Park from Wrigley Field. Let's get transit directions for this route. The first option is the Red Line CTA train, which will cost $2.50 and include a 9-minute walk. When getting transit directions, the Arrive By feature can be really useful, as it will figure out when the train or bus is available and how long the ride and possible walk will take to get to the destination. Back in Map Settings, we can adjust a variety of options for each type of travel in the Directions section here. For driving, we can choose to avoid tolls or turn off the speed limit sign that appears on the map during navigation. For walking and biking, we can choose to avoid significant hills or busy roads. And for transit, we can turn off certain transit types, such as a city bus. Finally, in certain locations, we can get ride-hailing directions. Like with making reservations or food delivery, we need a separate app for ride-hailing. But if you already have an Uber account, it's possible to request a ride right from the Maps app.